Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome to another Cozy Townie Home. I have done one of these before where I built for Judith Ward, and this time we're here with Izzy Fabulous. Currently he's having his eyes closed. I did give him a little bit of a makeover, as I did with Judith Ward. Not because I didn't like the original, just because I thought, you know, he needed a little bit of a revamp, at least for my save file. And yeah, that's my version. I didn't change much about him. I did give him a little bit more muscles, and I changed his style a little bit. I wanted to stay within this little bit of like, I don't know, I think flamboyant is the right way. I think he's just a character. I have actually never really paid attention to him. Also, quick disclaimer, I'm recording this around dinner time, and my family is outside in the living room, and so if you can hear screaming, that's just my very happy family and they're having a good time. But yeah, I'm here with Izzy, and I did give him a little bit of a makeover, like I said, but I did keep his pink hair. But I did use a hair, oh goodness, I wish I could tell you where it's from. If you really would like to know, I'm happy to go ahead and check it. But I know, so I did read a little bit about him, and it said that originally he's supposed to have like prematurely graying hair, which I actually loved. And then I found this hair, and it has a little bit of gray, and then you can see that he dyed his hair pink though. So this is my look of him, but I thought that today we could build him a house that is appropriate for him. All right, here we are. This is better. Also, I want to say that I'm extremely pissed off today because we got an update, and unfortunately I did the update before I ever went on YouTube to look at potential risks for that update, and yeah, CC doesn't work, mods don't work. It also crashed my lot that I was currently working on for Friday, so I'm not sure if there will be a Friday video, like a speed build. I did have something planned, but if I can't load into the lot, I am still working on it. I will try my very best to fix it, but I thought, since I was very frustrated, I thought I'm just gonna go ahead and do one of these more relaxed little speed builds. No, well, not speed build, it's like a little bit of a life build. So that's what we're doing. And so when I read about Izzy, and I mean, there's like different takes, like there's the official Sims wiki, and then there were some other articles that I had seen about him, and in one it said that he is a makeup artist, and he used to work out of his camper, I think, his trailer, not camper. And I found this lot. We are obviously in Del Sol Valley, and we are on the Orchid A Go Go lot, and I picked this one because, well, first of all, I thought this was a pretty good location for his place to be, and then there's this little RV right here. I was gonna put one on there, like on the lot itself, but then I thought, well, maybe this is his little RV that he has parked here before he bought this building. And so what I'm planning on building for him is a little bit of a like rodeo drive, I think rodeo drive, like a cool place where he has like a makeup studio on the bottom floor and can live on the top floor. And I saw a few different things. Now I'm not exactly recreating anything that I saw online. It's just like a mashup of different things that I had seen. But I think this needs to be smaller. This is gonna bother me. But yeah, I thought there could be like a almost like a hair salon, but like a makeup studio that he has downstairs, like I said. And then I also mentioned that I made him a little bit more muscular, so I think he is actually really into fitness and staying healthy, and you know, he's working with the stars. So I think with success came, I don't know, a little bit more don't know if he's insecure, but I think maybe it just motivated him to work a little bit on his physique. Not that there was anything wrong with it. I think he looked adorable, honestly. Like I said, I'd never really looked at him, but I think he looked adorable. But yeah, this is kind of like my basic shape, I think. Should we go in one? Not quite sure yet. Oh, that might be good. I like this. Yeah, definitely. This is giving a bit more depth. So we're doing that. But yeah, I think there could be a gym that potentially he runs, or you could run if you want to play in this. But other than that, this whole thing is his. And then I thought maybe up here, it says that he is a party animal, or his aspiration is party animal. And so I thought that he should have he should have this very cool, apartment, I guess. I deleted something. Apartment. I know, I'm fully aware, by the way, that there's a much easier way to do this. But like I said, I'm frustrated today. And that my brain is just not functioning. Also, my children are on spring break at the moment, and yeah, I love being a mom. I do, but it's a lot sometimes. And I'm also building without my Better Build Buy installed or my tool mod, so we'll see how much fun I can actually have here, because I understand that. Oh, let's see. Usually I have move objects on. Never mind. PV move objects. There. Good. Great. Usually I have my tool mod installed, and I have, see now okay. Can we use the bracket keys to fix this? Well, potentially. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. But see, if I had the tool mod, I would make oh, this is so frustrating. Yeah, but apparently today's update, it broke everything, and yeah, it's just fantastic. Do I do it like this or like this? What looks less bad? I feel like this looks less bad, but I don't love either one. And if I put it in there, then it's glitching through the wall. And if I do it, well, you know what? Okay, hold on. Listen, my brain's not braining right now. I can just replace it. So it's like if I had my tool mod, I could just ever so slightly move it down. Yeah, okay, look, it's not that bad anymore. Oh, now it's glitching again. Okay, just like this. Okay, so then at least it's not as bad. All right, so what should the color of this be? I think I want to stick mostly, I'm just gonna make everything white real quick. Maybe. Can I reach everything from here without moving my camera? Probably not. No. All right, is everything white? I think so. Ooh, and then I think ooh, hold on, let me check. What is this? Oh, this is a sign. Do we have a black new trim? Yes, we do. I like the new wall trim, like the half wall trim, because it's just a little bit more substantial than the other ones. Okay, but back to this. Now, I think I want to be a little bit of stone, not this. I don't know if I want this either. You know, just like around here. No. Like this maybe? Is this the right vibe? I don't know. Honestly, I'm also not quite sure what I'm trying to do here. I don't want it to look rustic. It's not supposed to be rustic. It's supposed to look expensive and LA, like giving LA vibe. Ooh, wait, what about this? What if it was concrete? Is that too much? Well, first of all, these two don't line up, so that's gonna irritate me. But if I did this, then she still doesn't like it. What about this? Or should we just not bother? But I feel like it needs... Does it need something though? does it is the question. Do we need this? Maybe let's calm down. Maybe let's just work with windows first, okay? But yeah, let's look for some windows. So first of all, down here is gonna be like I said, like his studio, as in, so, cause here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to do. Where is it? Get famous. And then there is this makeup chair thing, this, right? So then with this one, I think, styling station. So if we gave him this in his little salon, we could, you can come in and kind of have him what is it called? Style your Sims. That was kind of my idea. So maybe I'll pop that down here. Maybe we can also, I don't know, do like a, I think the gym part is probably going to be relatively big. Also, I'm thinking now, do we just make this or close this all off? And then we'll have like this courtyard. Should we do that? First of all, I should have put the windows in these rooms first, because then, can you hear my kids? Can you hear them? Like so. Now, do we close it all the way off? Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, now I probably need to have lights. Should we do lights? And then there can be like a cool little courtyard. Maybe we can put like a coffee. Ooh, should we put a cafe in one? Okay, see, now I'm getting carried away. Now I don't know. These are usually the lights that I would use, but again, yeah, see, I use the brackets to scale it. That does not work. Well, maybe we can work around that by making these a bit longer, just so we can fit these lights in here. See, now the lights fit. Okay, now this works for me. Can you hear my kids screaming? I feel like you can. I hope it doesn't bother you. Ain't nothing I can do. Okay, now this is not the right windows, right? I mean, we need something for, honestly, probably more like this, but I don't like that one. Okay. Very loud. What about these? So maybe we'll also need a door here. What kind of doors do we have that are high enough and that don't look dumb? How I hate that. It's not the same height. This is too industrial. This is not at all what I'm going for right now. This has tinted glass. This is, oh, hold on. I love this door, first of all. Let me plop that there. Okay, this is also not bad, but I do like this because it has some more character. What can we, ooh, I actually like this. What about this one? That might be it. Like, you know, looking glass. This kind of looks like it says rodeo. I feel like that might be fun. Like, find your inner beauty, but find your beauty or something like that. Since he's all about looks, like fashion, gym, makeup, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that'll work. And this is like his empire. What color do we want? I think this one is cool. All right. So how do we like this? What about, hold on, we have this one wallpaper that came with that one. Life and death. Oh, hold on now. Oh, I like that. How do we feel about this? That gives it a bit more texture, and then we can still leave this to be this brick. Oh, I kind of like it. I think that's what we're gonna do, because it gives it a bit more texture and it doesn't look quite as boring, since we're doing very black and white, which I'm not against black and white. I'm just concerned that it looks a little bit too... Oh, this is ugly one. Is this ugly one in any other... Why is it so green? I'm pretty sure I know why it's so green. It's probably a SpongeBob thing. I'm not a SpongeBob fan. I don't know nothing about it. Only that I don't watch it. I like this palm tree so much, but it's too poofy. It's too poofy where it shouldn't be poofy. Now, okay, I kind of like these. Oh, this is hard. Alrighty. So, I came in and I put all of the same kind of planters all around the outside. So they're on all the sides. Then over here, so I did have to, just to make it even, I had to make all of these buildings 1 block smaller on one side and then 1 block smaller on the other side. Now everything is even, everything is mirrored and exactly the same. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do these planters and then I'm gonna be back and we're gonna be working on the inside. I kind of love that. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave the outside the way that it is. Okay. So now let me figure out the floor plan real quick and then I'll come back to you. Okay. So I came in and I did a little bit of a, I mean, there's not much of a floor plan. Like you can't really do that much, but I did decide. So this is his bedroom. It's like to the front of the house, but honestly I feel like he parties anyways, and so I don't know that it bothers him to be in the front. But I figured out a way to make this not the front door to his apartment, so I actually placed a door down here, kind of more, I know it's not Mexican, but like this came from the new Royalty and Legacies pack or whatever, and I kind of like the way that it looked. I'm tempted to put this door in. Yeah, I will do that. It will not lead to anything, but as long as it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't show. So it's under the stairs, but so you can come in to his apartment through this door, like through this back courtyard, and then come up, and then you have a hallway. The kitchen will be here. How I'm gonna do this kitchen, I have no idea. And then probably like a hangout room or something like that, or maybe like living dining, and then another hallway back here, his apartment, like I said, his bedroom. This is going to be just a closet because I had this weird corner nook thing here, and I did want to give him like a door, especially because I'm gonna fit a bathroom in here. And then I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do with this room. Don't mind these. I'm gonna probably close this off anyways. But yeah, that's kind of my idea. So I have done floor is tile because I just kind of feel like that would work. This is Home Chef Hustle, and then the wall is stucco on you. This is Base Game. It's one of my favorite wallpapers because it has a little bit of texture to it. It kind of looks like lime washed or plaster or something like that, and that's what I picked. Okay, now let's kind of work on the kitchen because that was hard. So here is supposed to be, I was thinking there could be like a guest bathroom. Truly, do we need a guest bathroom? I don't think so. And I want to square this all off again. Maybe we'll leave this one because, I don't know, maybe it's a coffee nook. But I think, well, since we don't have a dining table in the living room, maybe we can put it in here. Now, are we just gonna continue with this whole funkier, colorful vibe? I mean, I feel like it's surprising, you know, because I mean, he is wearing cool pants, you know, but I think at least the downstairs area is gonna be very, very minimal and very aesthetically pleasing, you know, to the broad masses. But maybe his apartment is just super funky, and maybe he has a red kitchen, because why not, you know? Why can't he have a bright red kitchen? Do we want that? What if we did a green wall? there is this one green wall. Let me sort it, filter it by green. There's a green wall that is actually a very nice green. I think it's this one. What if we did that? This is almost too blue. But what if he had a green? Is that the green that I'm thinking about? I'm pretty sure it is. Let me scroll through here real quick. But there was a green that is more like an earthy green, or at least I thought there was. But maybe that's it. No, that's not it. Oh, it's this one. It's the plaster. That's the one I meant. What about this one? What if we did that and we did like yellow golden accents in here, and we'll really lean into this whole maximalist kind of style. Shall we try? Let's just try. How about this sink that I never ever use? Nope, I don't like it. Do we have like a... Well, no. Do we have like a nice golden sink? Yeah, what about this one? That works. That works for me. And then I feel like... Wait, fridge here. And then maybe the stove over here. It's a bit random, I get that. Well, should I just put the fridge, the stove here? What about that? What about that? Now, stove. Do we just go with the stove that fits in here? Or do we go with a stove? No, I like that. This is growing together. I like that because it has those golden accents. Now we just have to find a fridge that goes with that. Let's see, what do we have? Kind of this one. I don't think there's any with golden hardware. No, we do have this one, but should we just do that? I don't mind it. I kind of like it. What if we did like a gallery wall? Like shelving, open shelving here. Maybe just the one that goes with the kitchen because they have lights. Ooh, like see with this wood, it looks very mid-century modern almost. And then like a gallery wall here with what can we hang? What can we hang? Like random art, random pictures. Maybe this one. Maybe this was him as a kid. Maybe these are his parents. And then like a tarot card. Which one would be good? Very colorful. Maybe that one. No idea what any of them mean, so I'm just gonna go with this one. I kind of like that. Make that smaller. Let's see what other ones. A plumb bob. I feel like that's something he might have. This is good. Maybe this one. And then like a cool light. How about these? Do these work? I kind of feel like they do. I kind of love it. Like we did it like kind of have to organize. Maybe these don't fit in here so well. And then we need something horizontal. Should we do should we do like a small one of these where he is. There you go. How do we like this? Can we make this a bit smaller? Okay, I kind of love that. I kind of love that. And then, okay, this is coming together. You know what? I might redo the whole living room. Yeah. We're gonna do redo the whole living room. So, I'm gonna kind of, I started with the living room, but I'm gonna delete that. And, we're gonna start here because I'm having fun in this room. And this room is somehow clicking for me, you know? This is kind of... Can we make this ever... Ooh, nope, this is the size that it is. I am looking... What about this one? I kind of like that one. What colors do we have? Green? Like a red? What do we have with... This is green. Let's do this one. Let's put this one, oops, in the corner. Y'all, I love that. I really, really am loving this. And I think I want to hang this one wall plant here that came with Love Struck. Just so there's like a plant. I love this. Okay, yeah, so I gotta redo the whole living room because this is the vibe I'm going for. Maybe he has... What is that, like, black and white tile? This one. Okay, do we love that? Or did we like it better before? What if we did a custom... What if we did a custom floor? Let me try. Okay. Now, I am thinking... Light-wise, there is a bowling light, this one. I love it. Oh, ooh, not this one. That's the one. Does it go here? Or, no, it needs to go here. Yeah, this is good. Make this a bit smaller though. I love this. This is so good. Okay. Right. Do we need chairs here or do we just do a dining table? I kind of love it. I don't know what to tell you. I kind of love it. Now, as far as curtains go, what kind of curtains would be in this? What about brown? Do we have these in brown? And I can't, oh yeah. Go up. I think that you know what? I feel like it's a little bit random. I think this is the height that we need, right? It's a little bit random, but now you know, when I build, and especially if I'm building something that I'm not, that is outside of my comfort zone, which this very much is, at least as far as the interior goes, not so much the exterior. The exterior is pretty well inside my comfort zone. But all of a sudden there's this moment when it just clicks and then it works. And then I get super excited. Okay, what if we did maybe like a china cabinet? I feel like he's the kind of guy, he would still pull out china, like nice china for parties, or you know, if he hosts like Christmas or something like that. I think that's a bit weird. Or wait, I have an idea. Oh please, I have an idea. We're totally gonna do a bar, like an actual functioning bar, but I think here I kind of want to build like a pretend bar, you know? So we grab these shelves and then we'll just, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna put on here, but definitely, where is the, it came with Life and Death. Maybe Love Struck. Maybe Businesses and Hobbies. But we got a bunch of, we have one of the things that I'm looking for right now is this tray. These for sure. Then there's this other tray, the with like the bottles on it that I always complain. Wait, what? It's not in here? What? Where is it? What is it from? I thought it was from one of the, okay, I'm gonna find that real quick. Well, it's not gonna be real quick, but I'm gonna find it. And I'm gonna put it in here and then you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Hold please. Okay, so I kind of pulled everything out that I thought could have something to do with a bar. And I found the thing that I was looking for. It's right here. It's hidden. Where did it come from? Just so I can tell you. Mocktail bar tray. It came with the modern luxe, or no. Let me check it. Modern retreat kit. It's not functional, obviously. That's what I always complain about. Like, why couldn't they have made that a functioning bar? But nonetheless, we have that, and I just kind of pulled everything out. Not that. I don't want that there. Nope, that's not it. Where's my wine? There. I kind of pulled everything out that I thought might have something or other to do with a bar. So I'm gonna put this all in here and then I'll show you my finished project. All right, here we go. There is our bar, and I feel like, what do we put here? There needs to be something there, something cool. Maybe just some more, you know, random art, more like that. It still feels like they don't go together. Maybe like this, and maybe I don't know, do we need to replace? Do we need to just do this? No, because now we have two. What about this one? How about that? I kind of like that better. Yeah, that works better for me. And then we can put this drink tray over here. And then put a coffee maker there. What are we thinking? Maybe one of these? Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe not that color. Do we have a green one? No, but we have a black one. I think that works. And then decor wise, I kind of want to have the kitchen clutter thing. Maybe some herbs. And then this one. And then maybe maybe a cookie jar. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then we'll put the herbs right there and the drink tray right there. Yep, that works for me. I hope it works for you. Good. And now all we have to do is clutter this up, which I will do. And then we're gonna revisit the living room. Okay, so I've done the kitchen and I like it. I actually love it. Super happy with this kitchen. I feel like I want to, obviously I have these like smaller saucer lights here, but I honestly think we're gonna delete these. I kind of like this moody feel. Okay, next I'm thinking about putting in a clock here, but nope, that's too, ooh, hold on. I want this little alarm clock thingy. I always forget about that. And then sometimes I see it in other people's builds and I'm like, I forget this every single time. We'll just put a clock here on the wall. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, it's a bit high, but that's okay. I think that's good. Well, then maybe we just put a plant here in the corner. And I gotta be honest, I used to not love, well, maybe let's do this one. Yep, we're doing this one. This is not what I was gonna do, but was gonna say, I used to not like this plant at all, this base game plant, and now I use it all the time and actually love it. Don't know what happened there, but I guess sometimes your style changes, or you know, what you like changes. I do need, like, I want to put like paper towels here, and or just wait, no, I don't, do I need paper towels? I want this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me quickly go into the living room, delete everything, and we're gonna redo that real quick. Okay, so some of the stuff just landed in here. That's fine. Should we do the wall, since we have the other room like a green now, like should we just go back to a lighter, or maybe do we have like a cool dark-ish color here, but more, ooh, maybe like this. Maybe like this. And maybe we're gonna keep doing gallery walls. Maybe that's just, maybe, I feel like, you know, this maximalist, it kind of helps that to come through, you know, that's kind of the style that you're going with. And maybe that's where is this, hold on, where is this painting that, oh, this is good. Where's that painting that we got with this one is probably also a good one, with the base game update. Maybe this one, that one. What about these colors? What other options do we have? Also very good colors. I think maybe this one. Oh, this is, I love this, but it kind of looks like it's part of the wall. So I don't think that's what it's gonna be. I think I like this one, and we'll make it a little bit smaller. And then that's kind of what we're working with. And so I guess the vibe of this is gonna be yellowish, yellow and green. So kind of cohesive with the kitchen, I think. And then maybe we can put, this is not dark enough. Maybe we'll plop some three-dimensional art in there, you know, something that gives a little bit of depth. What else do we have? What about this? Is this too much with this owl? I don't think so. I feel like it's not. I think maybe we need a little bit more dark here. Now these are only dark, right? There's that one. Well, might as well. And then we'll do another gallery wall here, but we do not have that. What if we did, instead of that big fireplace? Well, actually, let me see. What if we did one of these? I don't know. Maybe in the corner. You know what? That might work. Is that a bit random? Yeah, it's a bit random, but honestly, like, he bought this house, and I'm assuming, or he bought this whole block, right, of buildings. So I'm thinking, you know, it probably, not everything made a whole lot of sense as an apartment, and he kind of just went with it. And then we can have like a little sitting area over here, something cute and cozy. What about curtains? I feel like I want these kinds of curtains just to give it a little bit of coziness, and I'm not gonna leave them this color. I think maybe that'll work. And again, they don't all have to match. Like, the furniture does not have to be matchy. Now, couch wise, I'm not even sure yet how we're doing the layout in here now that we've created this diagonal situation. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that problem yet, but it's also not a problem yet. Well, do we do a yellow couch? I don't know that we made our life easier by doing this. I feel like we didn't. Well, hold on. Also, the TV now could be over here. The doorway has to be pretty much where it is because we don't really have another wall. But also, if the TV is over here, okay, well, hold on. What if we just like did this? Is that weird? That is weird. What if the TV was here? Okay. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Absolutely. We just, you know, it's like the kitchen. Like, it just has to click. I love this here. Does this just need to go? We just need to move everything up a bit. Or also, if we're putting a TV here, then we can make this couch go here, this chair kind of go here, and you still have like an area where you can sit by the fire. But you also, who sits that close to the fire? I mean, we have a fireplace, and honestly, I don't ever sit that close to it. This is too big, and this is too small, and this is too big. What do I do? Do we do this one? Maybe it fits better now because we do have a yellow flower swatch, that one. And maybe if we kind of package it into this wall, we need a different picture here. Hold on, I need a different picture here. How are we feeling about that? Can you give me your feedback real quick? Give me your thoughts. Or we just layer this one on top. It's also kind of cool. Yeah, what if we just mix and match the rugs? I kind of just don't, I don't hate it. I don't know, I just don't. I don't hate it. Okay, now we need shallow, flat things to put here. I kind of love it. Okay, so this is about as high as we needed. Now, we still, yes, they're clipping slightly in the ceiling, but honestly, people usually don't play like that. They usually play like this, so I think it's fine. I think it works. I think I want this bookshelf here. Or do we want to try the piano again? Well, again, I mean, do we do we want the piano in here? And if so, which one? Honestly, I don't think this is it. I think if anything, it's gonna be this one. Or do we put, oh, hold on. What if we put the piano? I cannot stand the way that they rotate. Do we put it in here? We can also just close this nook off. You know, we don't need that. We don't need to make our life any harder by creating weird corners. There. And definitely like a dark brown. How do we feel about that? Blue. Why not? Is it totally random? Yes, it is. Do I care? No, I don't. So, you know. Okay, now I need some more art for here. Ooh, wait, we had, where's that cool, that one? This one. I feel like definitely this one that needs to be here. I mean, it's a relatively empty wall, but I feel like this needs to kind of stick out or stand out, not stick out. And then what do we have here? Just kind of something, a little something there. And honestly, I feel like we just need to put something here. Can't we? Just something. Oh, this is kind of fun. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do that. And then what do we put here? Like another couch or something, or just a side table? Maybe a side table? No, not that one. Too rustic. What about this one? I feel like if I feel like, you know, he bought this building, and probably partially because of that that little courtyard area, and I feel like that's just kind of something he's into. So maybe there's like Spanish, Mexican, oop, that's very big. Furniture is kind of his thing. So let's do that one, and then maybe he collects mushrooms, and maybe a vase, so we'll make that a little bit smaller, and then something kind of shorter, like a lower, some golden fruit. You know what, why not? I have no clue why anybody would have that, but you know, LA might just be a strange place. I don't know, I've never been there. I love, you just skedaddle this in a little bit. I love watching Selling Sunset. I can't watch it right now because I don't have Netflix, but I was actually pretty obsessed with that for a little while. Like I would binge it, mostly because of the buildings, or that's at least what I told myself, you know. Like, I'm just watching this for the architecture. That was, you know, halfway true. Not all the way, because I did enjoy the drama as well. I feel like maybe we could actually do this couch. What do you think? I think maybe we could do this couch, maybe not in this color. This blends a little bit too much for my taste. What color could we do? I kind of like that. Does it blend too much with the rug? Do we do blue? Yeah, we're doing blue. Because I like it. And then I don't want to have, not that one. There is, sometimes I get confused because I'm not sure if what I'm thinking about is from the game or if it's a CC item. I think what I'm thinking about is a CC item, so never mind. Do we just do these? No. I feel like he needs, what about these? They're kind of the right vibe. I kind of like it. Yeah, so we have like a green chair here, and then we'll just do some, we'll do the, where is that one side table? That one. That one is very mid-century modern. Maybe we'll put that in between. Maybe we'll put one here and one here. And sometimes I do this little trick where you take them and you kind of say, I think that's what I'll do. Kind of size one down by one, and then you have like this, I don't know, kind of semi DIY'd little mid-century modern kind of looking table situation. What if we did, nope, too bright. Ow, that hurt my eyes. Well, here we can do this round one over here. Maybe this color. It kind of goes with this. So this color is here, and then the light color is on the outside. I like that. Yes. See, like the first attempt, I was having such a hard time, and this one is kind of just coming together. And I love it. I'm actually very much loving it. I'm gonna put this trophy thing on here, and then I'm gonna put this, nope, that's not what I wanted. I just want this guy. Okay, are we gonna be difficult? Yes, we are. Give me this. I want it over here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then I think we're gonna put some books here. Or we just put this here. I've been kind of putting this, you know, I haven't used this in years. And then I kind of just started putting it back in. What if we just put that there? You know, if you want to mess with it, you can. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. You just leave it there and it's a nice decoration. But you can work on a bonsai, on your bonsaiing skill. And put a little basket there. I like it. This is good. And now maybe a ceiling light. Ooh, maybe this one. What colors do we have? This kind of golden one. Do we like that though? Or do we want to have more like a, I was thinking, oh, maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. In gold. And then also, should we just remove the other ceiling lights that we had in here to make it more moody? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. This is too bright. This is it. I think. Now, my only problem is that I always have when I use these, which is why I don't usually use them, that now you have to find a door. That is not a problem. Windows are going to be fine because we don't have any short windows. We don't have any short windows. So we can totally do pretty much the whole room like this. Only thing is, do we want it? And can we find a door that fills this whole space so you don't notice that there is none of these around, you know? Also, oops. Do we just do... What if we just did this one wall and it had a different wallpaper? What if we just did this? Or the other one that we had. This one was too bright. This is really dark, so I kind of like that. What if we just did... I just wish this green was darker. What if we did do this? Let's do that. And I'm gonna also close this corner because I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, shoot. I deleted. I just looked at it and I was like, what happened? Okay, now. What kind of... So I think definitely we want to have this dress-up suitcase here. And I think in general he has a thing for suitcases, potentially. Maybe it's just kind of like his thing. You know? Maybe we'll just put all of these suitcases out. And then... Well, the thing is that the door is right here, but I kind of want his bed on this wall. Period. Like, that's where I think the bed needs to go. Let me find a door. Okay, I found a door. This is Vintage Glamour. And I think it'll work. And now... Move. Now we need to find a bed. What bed would be his? It needs to be really great. That's really, like, we're just going for a really great bed. Not that. That's too king. Not that. Maybe this because it picks up the flowers on the wall. But then again, oh, maybe this. Okay, hold. I like that. I kind of like that. Also kind of like the brown, and the brown is also kind of in here, and then again we have the flowers. Or we just go with this one. I'm gonna leave the other one there. I'm more leaning towards this one. What about these? Yeah, that's what I meant. Also, do we need to paint the ceiling in here? Do we put carpet on the ceiling? Is that a thing? I mean, well, is that a thing? Do we do that? I don't know. Like, maybe it's soundproofing, you know? I think it's soundproofing. That could be why there is carpet on the ceiling. I think, yeah, we're just gonna go with that, and we're not gonna talk about it anymore. If you get it, you get it, and if you don't, then come back in a few years. Maybe you get it. Anyways, now... Well, hold on. There's these, Is it this one? Yeah. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking. Ooh, wait, this color, yes. Yep, that's it. No, I'm gonna stand like that. More orange colored. I like it. Yep, that works for me. Now, curtain wise, we can stick with that and see what we have. Oh, cute, so tiny. I feel like maybe we would want to have like big, thick, heavy curtains so you can sleep in, you know, to have that. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get rid of the colors. And then maybe we have a cool fireplace here. Maybe not this one. Maybe this is not a cool fireplace. At least not for in here. What kind of... Well, we have this in the living room. Do we have a cool color? I'm kind of trying to find something that goes really well with the wallpaper. But also... What about this one? I mean, it kind of picks up this color again, right? Right? But is it too bright, is my question. I'm not sure yet. The jury is still out. I don't know. But the thing that I did want to put in here, hold on, what? Hold on. Hold please, is, Love Struck. This one. The teddy bear. Oh, I'll put a teddy bear in here. Yep, so that'll do. Do we need it to be a teddy bear though? A pink teddy bear? Or black teddy bear? Or a beige teddy bear? Does it need to be a teddy bear or can it just be a blanket? What do we do? What about the leopard print? Don't we have a leopard print somewhere? Is it this one? I thought one of them had a leopard. Yeah, that one. Just do that. Should we do that? How it's not... I think honestly, I think the fireplace is really what irritates me right now. But I do want it to be like a functional fireplace, you know? I want him to have like a nice fire in here. But like the tile in a bedroom, it's just not cozy. What if we did a green one? What if we did do the green one? Also, what if we just did this wallpaper everywhere? I mean, it's just on the two walls, really, you know? And we could even go this way because it's hidden behind the curtain. It would work. I kind of like it. I know how I always say, like, I kind of like it, but that's high praise, you know? I'm really happy with it. That's what I mean. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really so excited to hear your thoughts on what I did to, or what I decided to make for his house, for his home. And if you agree with me at all on how I view him as a lovely sim, by the way. I think that he is the kind of person, or the kind of sim that you would want to hang out with, that you would love to have as a friend. I think he's always there for you. I think he's a fantastic person. Truly. I think he has a very big personality in a very, very good way, you know? So I hope that, especially there was one of you who had asked, hey, would you do a build for Izzy Fabulous? And that person was telling me that it's their favorite sim and they love playing with him, and I really want to do it justice, and I really want to do it well, and I don't want you to feel like you had this view of Izzy, and I have I have ruined him, and I didn't do him justice. I really hope you enjoyed it. But this is kind of how I view him, in a very lovely way, really. And then they're gone. Do we put something there or no? No. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. And then I think we're gonna disappear. What? We're gonna delete these because I believe that the lighting is really good. Okay, I'm gonna do his bathroom real quick. And I'll be back. Okay, I just really quickly made a bathroom, and I'm not gonna lie, I found a picture on Pinterest. I'm gonna keep it, or I'm gonna save it real quick, and I'm gonna put it up on screen. That was kind of my inspiration, and this is what it looks like. He has everything, and it's a really weird layout, and I used the door from Businesses and Hobbies because it is technically not see-through. I mean, it kind of is, but it honestly, I mean, he lives here by himself, right? And so the only times that people would be here is if he has like sleepover guests, or if he has a party. And then I put a mirror right here, kind of, I don't know, because it felt like it would go well. And this hallway, I'm just gonna do in the same wallpaper as I had this one. Also, do we delete these saucer lights here? Yeah, I think so. And oh shoot, never mind. I think I'm gonna delete these as well, and I'm just gonna find some cool lights, like wall sconces or something, to put here. What about these? Like golden nuggets that are the lights. So this, we're gonna make a bar, and immediately I'm gonna get rid of these Nooks because I don't want them. I don't feel like dealing with them. And what is this room gonna look like? So first of all, I feel like maybe this needs to be the bar, and then we can find this backdrop, like this wall thing. Oh, well, this is not the one I was thinking about, but it could be this one. Yeah, let's do it brown, and we'll put this kind of in the middle. Should we check the other? No, I love this, right? But no, we're gonna stick with this. And then again, I want to do, well, or do we do wallpaper? I was gonna say I'll do mirrors again, but I think maybe we'll do some more wallpaper in here. This, I mean, that would be kind of fun for a party room. Or do we just do like a red room? Oh, or black, and then we have a ton of lights. How? Yes, hold on. We'll do black, and we'll do lights. Where's all this party stuff? Hold on a second. Let me grab all of this party stuff. So we need, or do we just do a jukebox in here? Do we want this cake in here? Okay, come on. That might be taking it a little bit too far. Turntable. Is that too much? I think we can do with just a jukebox, right? Would that be in here, or would that be with the electronics, is my question. Y'all ever watch King of Queens? I started rewatching that, mostly to fall asleep, because I'm one of those, I cannot fall asleep if it's dead quiet. It can't. Apparently this fell off the back of the road. Do I need more than this, or is this all I need? I don't know. I think I want a jukebox. Sorry. Yeah, I'm one of those. I can't sleep if I don't have background noise of some sort. And generally that is a show that I will turn on, that I have seen many a times, so that I can fall asleep. This is but I can't, like, like it's that my brain gets too loud, you know, and it sounds a bit ridiculous. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. I think we're just gonna do movie posters here from like his friends that are actors, and he hangs those movie posters up. But yeah, I'm sure some of you can relate to that, but like I will start thinking and overthinking, and you know, nothing negative usually. It's, you know, sometimes it's just Sim spills and I'm like, oh, I could do this and I could do that, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But usually when I'm trying to go to sleep, I'm trying really hard not to think of what build I'm gonna do next, and so it's very much distracting and it's keeping me from going to sleep. And so yeah, I try to watch something, but anyways, I watch King of Queens, and I just said something in a way that Doug would say it. How do we feel about this? I know we need a little bit more va boom in here, maybe plant or something. Put that there, and then we'll put a little candle on the table for ambiance, like this. Oh, this is cool. Look, I love it. I really love it. And then we need a smoke pit over here. For the people that come for the party or come to the party and need a break, do we just kind of do this like so? And I'm gonna get the kiddie pool. Is the kiddie pool in here, or where's the kiddie pool at? I'm telling you, if it's not in kids, then there it is. There's the one with the palm trees. Where's the other one? There. Just this one. What color would he have? Pink. Come on. We gotta pick up his love for pink somewhere. Somehow. And then just another tree and maybe a light. You know, like a lantern. Like this one. Cute. Okay. Barbecue. Some herbs. Table to sit. Perfect. I think that's all we need here. And that means we're done with the upstairs. I decided to go with this one. So I kind of want to have like a reception area, and I want this marble gold green look. I was gonna go for a very kind of very white and wooden colored build or interior for down here, but then I thought, you know, we did the whole upstairs in this very like these bold colors, and I felt like we should probably pick that up down here, because if you know, if this is his character and this is clearly his business, then his character needs to somehow be represented in his business as well. I was gonna put that same sign that I have outside in here, but I kind of don't like that inside, so I have to find. Oh, no, I was gonna say, what if we do this one? But no, it does look like a street sign somehow. But where are all those other signs? Didn't we? Hold on. Did we get something that I could use from the businesses and hobbies? I mean, you can kind of not see, and I like that. It looks like what I'm trying to do, you know? So then maybe I'm doing it. Much better. Okay, so now now I have it set to warmer lights. Now I'm not even sure that I want to keep these lights here or if I want to do something different, but I think what I want to do. Okay, so this is done. I just kind of picked some random things that I thought would make sense for beauty products that you could purchase here, and then I set up the counter, and I need to change the color of this. I put a little mirror there so you can freshen up your makeup before you leave, and I put a little purse there and a car key and sunglasses, and then I decided that this would be kind of cute to kind of, maybe that shows like the pedicures that you can get, and then this is like, I thought maybe for hand massages and stuff, like you can see, oh, if you are stressed or if you need to eat less or something like that, you know, this is kind of the massage zones or whatever. And then there's a little telephone, and then over here I used a base game plant and a vase from the Dine Out pack, and I kind of merged them together, and that is the first room. And now I think we're just gonna do, where did my chair go? Here. I think what we're gonna do is first of all, I need a different color here. Yeah, maybe this, maybe just white. What do we like? Honestly, just the white and gold. And then we'll make this whole wall just mirrors, I think. All right, so this is all mirror, and then I guess we're gonna just grab the same counters. Do we want to? No. This is where all of the things you might need are in, like this. And yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna put 3 here just to fill the space, because honestly I don't know if we need all of that. I mean, we probably don't, but I guess if you're playing with more than one sim in here, you can kind of use this to make all of the townies and all of the sims that kind of randomly walk around. You can make them all pretty in here. Do we want this here? You know what? I think we do. Do we want it in a darker green? No, I kind of like that. I think I like that. Do we have like a pink? We have red and yellow. Neither of those does it for me. But I think potentially we're gonna steal these flowers. Yeah, I think their stuff that they would use would be white. Good. And then on this station, I think nobody's currently working at, or maybe they're just working more cleanly. They're making not such a big mess like this, and I kind of like that already. And then we put those there. Yeah, kind of like that. That's my thought. And then what do we do around here? Like, do we put, well, hold on. How about this? How about we put nail spa stuff here? I'd rather looking out the window than watching other people's hair get done, you know? I think. Well, then maybe we'll just put like, oh, maybe just put more counters here, because then that is where, you know, their supplies are in. Maybe we'll put it this way, like so, and then we can also have like a sink there, you know, so we can get our water for our foot baths and stuff. Or maybe I kind of want to have these these flowers over here as well. Maybe we could just put them here and hope that nobody knocks them over, you know, because then they would fall right on our clients, and then that would not be good. Okay, I love that. I love how simple this is, and I love how this is very, very much more my style. This is good. This is great. I love that. Oh yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, if this is the massage area, then maybe we need to not have two, well, yeah, we probably don't want to have 2 doors here. we probably want to have some more, you know, privacy in here. I'm just gonna close all of these curtains like so. And then maybe, well, maybe I just use the room dividers, you know? Are they in the, I can never find those. Oh, there's some. Ooh, maybe these. Ooh, yeah, gold. That's it. That is it. So maybe one here. Would we want that like right next to the door? Maybe also, maybe we just have two and then have an area here where you can get lemonade or something, you know? I'm gonna put another plant here. Like this. Oh, I think I made it too high. Yeah, if you do it just like that, it's kind of just good enough so that it works and it doesn't bug me. Let's see if we have like a good... Oh, you know what? Should we hang the family portrait down here of Izzy? Yeah, I like that. I think that's fun. I think that's really cute. Okay. But like honestly, I feel like this should be a closed room. I need to not have this open. I find that very, I don't know, it's just not private enough. Like, if you're coming here to get a massage, you want to have privacy. Maybe just put these two doors in because they kind of go with what we have over there. But it's closed, you know, and it's not like we can pretend that this is, I don't know, mirror glass, so you can't look in there. But I kind of need some more, some more privacy. If I imagine getting a massage there, this would not be working for me. All right, and then one massage table is here, and then we can put a bathrobe on the wall, a pink one in true Izzy Fabulous fashion. And then maybe this is where we can finally use this fantastic chair, this fabulous chair in like a cool green color, or is it not? Maybe we use the chair but kind of more like this. And we shimmy this a bit over. Let's be honest, but I don't have a place really to put a bathrobe here. Oh no. And I don't, well, hold on. I was gonna say I don't have my tool mod, but I think I can make it work. I can make it work. Look, it worked. Sometimes you don't need tool mod, but I still want it back in my game. Just so we're clear. Can we put, is my question now? Nope, that's not it. Can we put that little, there's like this lemonade tray. Don't remember what it came with, so I don't know how to search for it really. Oh shoot, there it is. Lemonade. You can have some fresh lemonade here, and then we will put these same lights. Okay, well, that is the side of the beauty salon done. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do with this. Maybe this should be Izzy's main entrance. Should we just make this Izzy's main entrance? I really don't know. Don't know what to do with this. And then instead of the white marble, we'll do this marble. It's a very dark gem. Is it too dark? What are we thinking? Should we, is it too dark? But this is so light. Like I wanted to have a little bit of a contrast to the beauty parlor on the other side, you know? But still use the same elements, like using the same lights. Or do the brown marble. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Stay with me here. I know it looks a little bit odd. Get that. However, I think once we put the gym items in there, like the gym equipment, I don't think it'll look that weird anymore. Is that seriously gonna clip? I wanted to use this. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it this way then. Fine. Okay, let's go for the gym equipment first. I kind of think that works. I think that works. I like that. I kind of like it. Apparently that's what I'm saying now. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like it. I really do. Do we do curtains? I don't think so. I don't think the gym needs curtains. I think this is just what it's gonna be. And would you, well, let me see. What does it look like? Well, does that make sense? Why would a gym have curtains? Maybe blinds in case the sun like beats in here. Give me that. We'll put one here and one here. Yeah, we're gonna do spinning. You know why? Because that way I don't necessarily have to put a door in here. And I feel like yoga in a, like, you know, this clientele, the clientele? Yeah, no. Why does it look different? Oh, yeah, this room is bigger. That's right. That's fine. The people that go to, or that can afford this kind of thing, they have yoga trainers that come to their house, you know? They come to their house and they instruct them there. That it'll be fine. And then also we're gonna put some lights in here. No, those are not lights, those are plants. Like that. And then out here I want to put like one of those fridges where you can get some, you know, like these. Yeah. Like this and like this. Because on the other side we have like things that you can buy, and then in this one we have like, you can get like face masks and stuff, you know, instead of a shelf. But we're gonna grab these same counters. They're just gonna be black. Maybe like these. Yeah. Like that. And then what could we add here? Maybe some bottles. You can buy some bottles here, some water bottles. And maybe what else? What else? Like, ooh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe these are like protein shakes or something. No, those would be in there. What could be here? Protein cookies. Either these are protein cookies. And then what else? What would make sense? You can also get some towels here. And this here, I don't know. Maybe you can buy weights as well for at home. Maybe, yeah, maybe you can buy your own weights for at home. Don't hate that idea. Oh, and then, oops, not vegetables. I was gonna say you can grab some fresh fruit here on your way out. Ooh, and you can buy running shoes, or somebody bought running shoes here. They ordered it for them custom, you know? And then they also get a phone, and somebody's checking out. Oh, well, there's no showers here. Oh, and no toilets. Oh, you know what? That's what needs to be in here. That's what's missing. Is that a little bit annoying? You know, that customers would have to leave or go through here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Well, no. because you can go to the bathroom first. These are gonna be bathrooms, okay? I'm just gonna let you know now because I'm not gonna record that, but they're gonna be bathrooms, just so you know. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, okay, this is good. And then I'm gonna go in. Oh no, what did I do? Grab the lights outside. That's not good. Should we get some really quickly? Just because I just saw it. Should we get like a cool mural here? And then another cool one on the other side. What's the third one that we have? Like that better. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. You guys, I think this is it. I think this is it. This is our Izzy Fabulous. And I really hope you enjoyed the build. I'm gonna put some screenshots after I'm done saying goodbye. This was the second episode of the Cozy Townie Homes life builds, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you here again. If you'd like to download this is going to be available on my gallery. My gallery ID is Vinnas Nook, VINNAS NOOK. If you're interested in downloading Izzy Fabulous here, then let me know in the comments. I'm happy to put him up on the gallery as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're gonna let me know how I did on Izzy, and what you think about his new home. But yeah, this is it from me for today. Stick around, look at the screenshots, and I'll see you next time in the Nook. Bye guys.